Welcome back to our live team coverage as severe storms packing a punch with damaging wind, large hail, heavy rain, frequent lightning. They're gradually moving through central Texas now. Not all areas have had rain, but just about everyone should.
Yeah, just taking a look here at the Georgetown Ewell Kubota camera behind us. Very reduced visibility, and some of those drivers may be going 30 miles per hour tops, and a lot of lightning too.
Yeah, let's take that shot full if we can. So yes, Ewell Kubota weather camera. Look, bottom right of your screen. How fast that rain is blowing there under the lamppost. Incredibly quickly, visibility being reduced there, intense rainfall, and it's because of the strong wind coming through with this severe thunderstorm there in Georgetown. This is another view from the Highland Furniture and River City Grill camera in Marble Falls. Frequent lightning, heavy rain, this story there too. Almost some waves showing up. These storms in general are coming from northwest to southeast with a cold front. I say in general because there's another cluster of storms that have been bubbling up in our southeastern counties, and we've seen a few storms developing out ahead of the main cluster. But for most of us, it's these storms dropping south and east. Severe thunderstorm warning still for Burnett County, parts of Llano County, northern Blanco County, western Travis, and western Williamson County. So Georgetown, you're technically not in a severe thunderstorm warning, at least yet, but you're still dealing with the heavy rain and the gusty winds regardless. Hail, not too much of a concern within the warning box, at least within the main warning box. Some small hail, though, out there near Wahlberg, but we do have even larger hail clipping into northwestern Milam County right now, where since we last brought you an update, there's been a new severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 9:45. Not all areas dealing with severe storms. Gillespie County, I think you're going to miss out on that as the storms have moved through with rain, but non-severe. Southern Blanco County, you may be able to escape too once this cluster in the southern portion of the county moves through, although it's certainly on the strong side. And then this cluster of storms in our eastern counties is almost stalled. Can't forget about this lone storm that's popped up just south of Austin. That may sneak in to downtown before the main round arrives. Severe weather risk tonight, it's a 3 out of 5, thanks in large part, very large part, to the high wind threat. We could get gusts of 60 to 75 miles per hour. Still concerned about large hail, not as much of a tornado concern for now. Meteorologist Tommy House going to take us through the rest of the night and when the rain ends.
Nick, is the timing of these storms. As soon as they move through will be good. So it's the outer edge of the strong storms. And here's clouds and radar. Let's walk you through the next few hours here. So here's 10 by 11 through the I-35 corridor and further east. By midnight, this is impacting parts of Milam, Lee, Fayette, Bastrop, and Caldwell. By 1 o'clock, still a steady rain for most, although the hill country should begin to dry out, and we'll see some steady rain and some thunderstorms 2, 3, 4 a.m. with a leftover morning shower possible. Let's talk about the specific storm threats again. Wind, the biggest concern. We're expecting about 1/4 of an inch to an inch. Isolated spots 1 to 3 inches, and we've already seen totals well over that 1-inch mark. Matter of fact, I would expect Austin further east to be on that higher end because the strongest storms already cleared through the hill country. Temperature-wise, behind the front, we went from the 90s to the 60s. 60s into the overnight hours, maybe even a few upper 50s to kickstart your Monday. Winds out of the north behind the front. Temperatures by the afternoon hours, 70s for lunchtime, and some 80s by the afternoon in that drive home from work, 80 degrees in Austin. We're going to be staying warming through the work week, and a very low rain chance beyond today. That's because of this high pressure ridge that'll build right back in through the plains, and our rain chance quiet up until next weekend, and that's when we could see a scattered shower or storm. So here's how it looks on the 7-day. 82 tomorrow, 86 on Tuesday, lower humidity too tomorrow, which will be great. By Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have the humidity, the warmth, and then we stay in the 90s through Thursday, Friday. A scattered rain chance possible next Saturday, but fairly calm and quiet as we're now here in the middle part of the month. It's been very stormy to start May. Looks to be a bit of a pattern change, though. We'll have more of an in-depth look at your forecast on KXAN.com/weather. Good reminder for our KXAN First Warning Weather app and our free streaming app, KXAN Plus. Well, we're also still in the element right now with some heavy rain and strong thunderstorms. Our Kevin Baskar is out in the field. He is in our KXAN weather vehicle. Kevin, how's it looking out there as you're in these strong storms?
Well, we're still hanging around the Liberty Hill area. It's ramped up quite a bit just in the last 20 minutes I talked to you guys. In fact, let me open the door right now. Yeah, that's coming in, getting a little wet. It's definitely a lot of wind coming around the area. In fact, let me show you another angle of what it looks like. As you can see from the lights showing that rain is pouring into the direction it's starting to pour. Let's safely move out of this. We're under a gas station at the moment, so let's safely move out of this area and to get onto 183 Tollway, which is the area we've been just hanging around. It's been the rain, as we talked about, as you can look on the dash cam video right now as we use our wipers to clear off a lot of those rain droplets. You can see, yeah, lots of rain. Again, that red car that just passed by us, like there's it looks like people are putting some people are putting their flashers on. Oh, and there are quite a bit of lightning strikes there too as well. So yeah, it just in the past 20 minutes as a whole, it's definitely gotten a little more intense. We're seeing lots more wind, we're seeing lots more rain, and lots of cars driving slowly as this storm progresses into our viewing area, Tommy.
Yeah, Kevin Baskar there with some tremendous storm coverage. Thank you as always. Hey, looking downtown Austin, our Fairmont weather camera have some lightning there. We'll have some sports, another check of weather, or you can go over to KXAN Plus. Nick will be streaming on there too. We'll be right back.